Hello friends, today's my lecture is on Bretton Woods Conference. So let's start. Bretton Woods Conference, it came into existence in 1944, 7th July, with 44 nation members has participated in that conference. In Bretton Woods Conference, generally three main institutions organizations was set up. The first one is ITO, that stands for the International Trade Organizations, and it never came into existence actually. And another two important organizations, that is IBRD and IMF. So in Bretton Woods, it's a place of USA. In 1944, the president that time in USA was Roosevelt, and they hosted the conference to rebuild the economy after the Second World War. So this conference, Bretton Woods, is also known as the United Nations Monetary and Financial Conference, and it generally creates the two institutions, IMF and World Bank. World Bank, it is also called as IBRD, that is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. It's headquartered in Washington DC, and the another five institution that comes in the World Bank, that is the IBRD, came in 1944, or you can say 1945, with 189 members, and its main purpose is to provide the loans to middle income developing countries to recover or rebuild the economy after Second World War. And another one is IDA, that came into the 1960. Its full form is Industrial Development Associations. It came in 1960. Its main objective is to provide the soft loan window of World Bank, and provides the credit to the world poorest developing countries on the interest free credit provides to the world poorest countries, and it involves 173 members. Another one is the IFC, that is International Finance Corporations, came into existence in the 1956 with 184 members, and its main objective is to promote the private sectors and to provide the equity financing and asset management services. And another one is the MIGA, that is Multilateral Investment on Guarantee Agency. It came into existence in 1988 with 181 members. It ensures the cross-border investment and provides non-commercial guaranteed also. And the last one is ICSID. Its main International Center for the Settlement of investment disputes, that came into 1966 with 163 members. So in sequence wise, we can say that first IBRD 1944, IFC 1956, IDA 1960, ICSID 1966, and MIGA, that is Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, in 1988. These are the five top institutions of the World Bank. And World Bank, it is also called as IBRD. Its headquarters is Washington DC, and it came into existence 7th July 1944 with the 44 nation participated. Fine. And one more thing is what, that is the IMF, International Monetary Fund, is another institution that was set up in the Bretton Woods Conference. IMF is what it provides the it helps to improve the balance of payments, and it is a quota based institutions. Fine. So another one is what, that is GATT. Actually in starting, the ITO, that was ratified by the 53 countries out of 56, but one, that is USA, one of them, that is USA country, which is not ratified the ITO, International Trade Organizations, and it comes in the Act of Havana Chartered, that is in the Cuba, but it never came into existence because USA that time was a big developed country, and now it is also the developed country, but its importance is very important. So ITO has rejected is not ratified by the USA, so it never came into existence. On that time, the GATT, that is General Agreement on Tariff and Trade, that is the legal agreement, or you can say temporary agreement. It was not a permanent agreement. It was not the it was not the permanent agreement. It was just formed till the ITO was formed. So it ran up to 47 years, and it established in 30 October 1947, and 23 countries of member countries came into existence. Its headquarters in Geneva, and its main purpose is to reduce or to remove the tariff barriers. It only, the GATT means it only focus only the tariff barriers. It's totally ignored the non-tariff sides, it totally ignored the services side, it totally ignored the agriculture or trains tariffs. It ignored the service sectors, it ignored the agriculture, textile, it ignored the intellectual properties. So these are some disadvantages of the GATTs. And in 1950, so USA has declared that it was not going to rectify the ITO. So the GATT, it was just a flexible agreement. Under it, it's very important concept, that is PPA. It is the protocol, means rules for the provisional application, that is known as the grandfather right. So in the GATT there is a PPA, protocol for provisional application, means the country were free implement only those provisional which do not violate any existing law of the country. It's called the grandfather right. So this is the PPA, protocol for the provisional applications. And later on, there are so many rounds, like the total 8 rounds were held in the GATT, and the last round, that is Uruguay round. And some new changes were found, like the gates, trim strips that were found in Uruguay rounds. And later on, it was abolished by the World Trade Organizations, and World Trade Organization came into existence in 1st Jan 1995. That's it. That's all about the Bretton Woods conference. Thank you.